But now, whether you were watching the marathon or not, I really hope you got wasted and had an insane weekend, because you realize this could be our final weekend of our lives. You do realize this is it. You guys realize that this is it. By this time tomorrow, one of these candidates will be America's next president, and the other will be threatening to sue reality. I'll tell you, folks, reality is crooked, and I'll sue it in imaginary court, folks. There is one person who I know had a great weekend, and that's Hillary Clinton.
Breaking news on the eve of this election, the new FBI bombshell.
A week after shaking up the race, FBI Director James Comey says the recent review into newly discovered emails related to Clinton uncovered nothing to change his initial conclusion.
This time deciding that those Hillary Clinton emails on Anthony Weiner's laptop were either all duplicates or not related to government business.
Are you me? 11 days before the election? 11 days before the election, Comey and the FBI derailed the entire thing. And it turns out it was all for nothing? Nothing? You realize in the last 9 days, millions of Americans voted thinking that Hillary might still be indicted by the FBI. Yeah, even Bill Clinton was like, you know, I don't know, you just can't trust these Clintons. I don't know, I love you, baby, but you heard what he said. And now they say there was nothing? It's almost like you've been planning the wedding of your dreams. And then the week before the wedding, the best man says, yo, bro, I found some messages. Your fiance might be cheating on you. And then a few days later, he's like, hey, bro, you know those messages? Nothing there. And now America's like, what? What are you talking about? I f***ed someone else. I f***ed some random dude with an orange bush. What have you done? What have you done? So this is good news for Hillary, but as you might expect, Trump is not happy with the idea of a woman getting off.
It's a totally rigged system. I've been saying it for a long time. You can't review 650,000 new emails in 8 days. You can't do it, folks.
You know what, I will say this? Donald Trump has a point. It is humanly impossible to review 650,000 emails in 8 days. There's so many words. You would need like a super smart robot brain that could like read and compute the contents of messages. Like that's like something out of science fiction or something. Like I don't even know what you would need to do. Hold on, let me just see. Siri, what machine would I need to quickly process a lot of information?
I think they get the joke now. Trevor, you can move on.
It almost makes me wonder if Trump is just constantly baffled by technology in everyday life. You know? Does he not understand technology? Or his aides coming up like, Mr. Trump, your grandkids are FaceTiming you. And he's like, what's going on? How did my grandkids get inside the phone? How did they get it? It's like, no, sir, it's just a video. They're not, don't worry, little Teddy. I'm gonna get you out of the phone. Oh, and by the way, while you're in there, don't look at the pictures. It's for big people only. Who is this man? Who is this? And by the way, what is he doing with that cap? Trump looks less like a candidate and more like he's going into the World Series of Poker. What the hell is he doing? You can't see his face. You know how in movies, you can always tell the evil guy because his face is shrouded in a shadow. And every time we watch the movie, we're going, it's obviously him. It's obviously him. And right now, aliens are watching us going, it's obviously him. It's obviously him. I will say this, though. For a government agency, the FBI did really quick work. In fact, we all learned something this weekend. If you want the government to do anything faster, just put some Hillary emails in it. Yeah. Waiting forever on your IRS refund? Just claim Hillary's emails as a dependent. Slow line at the DMV? Just be like, I need my license to drive Hillary's emails to court. Hell, if only Tupac had sent an email to Hillary just before he got shot, the FBI would have known who did it by now. And my plan is to write you back. Speaking of Hillary and rappers, this weekend, she was rolling deep.
Hillary Clinton alongside Jay-Z and Beyonce on Friday.
I want my daughter to grow up seeing a woman lead our country and know that her possibilities are limitless. That is why I'm with her.
Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the next president of the United States, Miss Hillary Clinton.
If there's one sound that does not go with Hillary Clinton, it's the hip-hop horns. Bam, 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 bam. That is the coolest thing Hillary has ever been a part of. If Hillary wins, I actually hope Jay-Z is there for her State of the Union address, like him coming out, "Hey, yo, Congress, give it up for the president, Clinton, baby, bum, 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 bum." Yeah, it's your boy. By the way, this wasn't one of those boring celebrity appearances where they just asked people to vote. You know, a celebrity, please vote, please vote. No, no, no. This was a full-on concert.
I used to dance to Michael. I used to dance in high school. Girl, you know my crew name, you know 2 Chainz. Ain't nobody see you, that you not be on your business. That's my check set. Lost my homie for a decade.
Paparazzi, catch my fly, my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress.
Beyonce! Can we be real for a second? That's America's actual first female ruler. Let's be honest. That's her. That's her. That was so much fun this weekend. The whole thing was so much fun. Unless your name is Donald J. Trump.
She got Jay-Z and Beyonce, and the language they used was so bad. The language is so bad. And as they were singing, right? Singing? Talking? Was it talking or singing? I don't know.
Wait, I'm sorry. How do you not know what rap is? You, Donald Trump, you are a rapper. Your life is basically bling, pussy, and getting into beefs. You are a rapper. That's all it is. Bling, pussy, and getting into beefs. And then eventually bankruptcy. Get the f out of here, man. Is it singing or talking or singing? Are you serious? MC Ginger over here trying to pretend he doesn't know rap. And you know he's doing it just so he can appeal to his old white fans. Come on, man. It's pretty rich of Trump to complain about lewd behavior, especially when at his rally, his superstar friend Ted Nugent was doing this.
I got your blue state right here, baby. Black and blue.
Black and blue? Dude, I don't think you're having sex right. I feel like that started off as an insult and then ended as a cry for help. I got your blue state right here, baby. Black and blue. And it burns when I pee. Is there a doctor in the house, baby? I'll even take a nurse practitioner. Woo! So just to recap, it's the last night of the campaign, the very last night. You've got two candidates. One who doesn't understand technology, music, or hats. And the other who has not only been cleared again by the FBI, but she also gets the endorsement of Beyonce. That's so amazing. And look, I know it was Beyonce under that hat all along. But when I was watching, I was going, if Hillary Clinton popped out from under it, this election would be over.
You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a Texas Bama.
Hey there, thanks for watching. If you like that video, click below to subscribe, or click here to delete the internet. Yes, you found the button. Please be careful. Delete the entire internet right here.